my jacket is real because I bought it at Gucci on Bond Street and you telling me it isn't real, but you won't tell me how you've authenticated it, you're calling me a liar. eBay gate continues. I posted about me selling a jacket on eBay, sent it in for authentication. They said that it was fake because it didn't have a washing label, even though I sent it with the receipt. It's a Gucci denim jacket with a washing label that they said was not authentic. I called them, I asked them, could they explain? I explained to them they're calling me a liar. They said, no, they're not. And I said, but you are, because if my jacket is real, because I bought it at Gucci on Bond Street, and you telling me it isn't real, but you won't tell me how you've authenticated it, you're calling me a liar. What they did on Instagram is they sent me a DM and said, could I DM them? And they would explore this further. I did. I DM'd them as they asked, and this is their response. This appeal is denied because PSA conducts an in-person review. We cannot overturn their findings, and we are unable to accept outside documentation to validate authenticity. So they got it wrong, and their official position is that nothing you provide, no receipt, no call recording, no proof of any kind, can change that. Their decision is final, and we have no right to recourse. What's interesting is that today I was at an event where the head of fashion at eBay was talking about their authentication, and everybody wants authenticity. And I asked her why, in a situation where I submitted something that was sold, it went for authentication, it wasn't authenticated, and they told me the reason it wasn't authenticated was because it had no washing label. I then told them it did have a washing label, and they said, oh, I could have used another jacket. Her response was, of course, going to be diplomatic. You know, I can't respond to individual cases, but I have 100% confidence in eBay's authentication process, which is confidential. So they won't even be transparent and tell us what that means. What does confidential mean? What does transparent mean? In their world, confidential and transparent means we're not going to tell you what we do. We're not going to tell you how we authenticate things. But what she did say was that most of the people who are authenticators have worked in the luxury goods world. What does that mean? Are they cutters? Do they work in a shop? Are they cleaners? Are they senior management? Are they the designers? Who are those authenticators? What we want is transparency, because obviously it's not working. Because if you look at our channel, you will see there are 60,000 people who have responded. There are hundreds of people saying they've experienced the same thing, whether it's with Gucci, whether it's with Chanel, whether it's with Dior, many things, all on eBay. All we want is for transparency and for the truth.